Hello everybody and welcome back to Electric Mindset. I'm going to do something a little different this time, and I'm going to show you a game I've been playing, The Mighty Quest for Epic Loot. I recently bought my way into the beta of this along with my girlfriend because after she saw it she was extremely interested. So what I'm going to do is pretty much tell you my basic opinions of the game so far. I'm going to show you the basics of it, and then we'll call this video over. First off, I'm going to take you around and I'm going to show you a bit about how the game works for those of you that haven't really heard too much about it. So let's get started. We'll start with tower defense, like castle defense. So what you see here is my castle. This is like my throne room. This is the object of the game. You want to raid someone's castle to get to this room before time runs out, but you also want to make sure yours is defended enough to make sure that no one gets into yours. And when someone does get in, they get 20% of all the gold you have and all of the life force you have. You have to rank up your castle heart, so you'll see all that stuff. I'll explain all that in a bit. You can see my main room. Now this is your boss area. Your boss area, the monsters inside it get higher defense, and it's sort of like it pretty much sounds. You want to pile your toughest monsters right in here. Now you may notice when I zoom out and I click on a monster, you'll see these rings pop up. So to explain these a little bit more, if you notice, all of these rings are connected at some point for these enemies. So what this is going to do is going to have a pull effect. If someone comes in through their gate here, and they attack these seemingly weak guys, they're going to pull all of these guys. They're going to pull everyone that's within this ring. And as you can see, you can use this to kind of chain surprise attacks together. Now, what you see here, this little jolly jumper down here, this is Dr. Skull. Now he's gonna revive dead slowly, but he's also gonna spawn a couple giant skeletons when you get into his radius. So what I've set up here is I've set it up so that these Cyclops you see here, they are going to charge. So someone's gonna come in through the door. You know what? Why don't I quickly show you? So this is me. Look how awesome I am. You can't contain it. I'm gonna come in. Now, if this was another guy, you would come in, you would piss off the Cyclops, and he's gonna charge you right back out that door. And while you're trying to get past him, Dr. Skull here is gonna bring in a bunch of enemies. But I can use a charge attack to get past that. But some people don't have that skill equipped, so they're gonna go and get in. It's gonna get all crazy. You get the point. So you can also set up traps. Now, the traps I have are these sort of glue mines. They're gonna explode. And as it sounds, the glue minefield, they're gonna slow them down. It's actually pretty damn annoying to get hit by one of those things. So you're gonna come in, you're gonna try and avoid the glue mines. You're gonna see this one, so you're gonna try and go around it. As soon as you do, you're gonna trigger this guy. Now this little chest guy, he's a puller. He'll shoot a hook out, he'll hook you and drag you towards him. And as soon as he does, he's gonna activate this guy. Probably gonna try and get away from this gentleman here. And as soon as you do, you might bump into these guys. You don't really want to piss them off because he's going to spawn a couple skeletons himself and he's going to revive any of the dead guys very slowly. But this guy is just going to pull you over there just in case. And if you do spend time over here fighting, I got a ballista just waiting for you. So then as you would go through, you would hit this guy. Now I like him because he's going to start casting a shield over my other enemies. And until you kill him, some of these enemies are just going to absorb damage. They're not really going to do much, and these two are just going to keep them going for the good fight. Now, I'm hoping, I say hoping, I can't turn this guy the right way. I don't know why, it won't let me, but anyways, I'm hoping you'll piss this guy off, you'll go running into my castle, and then you will deal with my big boss before you get to my treasure room. Now, it'll look like this guy is here for these few, but as soon as you hit one of these guys, you're going to pull in these two. So it's not a really good situation. You got to worry about the fire traps while you're doing that. But if you can do it, it'll work. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain the goods and the bads of what I've experienced so far with this. One thing I have to iterate is how fun this game is. It's extremely fun, extremely easy to use. You just go, here's summon creatures. You'll be able to buy creatures with life force. You get life force from killing enemies, from going into people's castles and raiding them. Like you just saw, you can get 20% of that person's life force whenever you successfully raid their castle without going over the time limit. And just like as I said before with the monsters, you can construct rooms, you can construct machinery, and that all falls in. Actually, because I can, I'm just gonna pop in another one of these bad boys. I totally forgot I could do this. That should be interesting. Okay. Make all your potions here. Potions cost money, which cost gold, which I think is kind of weird. I figured if since it's a potion, you might be able to pay for it with life force, and then boosts. They're insanely overpriced. Now, these currency you see here, this is bling. Bling is something you will get rarely while playing the game itself. When this game is fully released, it'll be a free-to-play game, but bling is the currency you buy with real cash. So just like most of those free-to-play games, there is a real cash item in the game that you can buy. At this point, I think this is a little bit high for something that's just going to give you an hour duration. But they could patch it. This game is in beta. It's actually in closed beta right now. To get in, you have to pay $10. There's like different packages they have that offer different things. You can even get early access to the mage character, which I didn't get because I'm not paying $34 for this game if it's going to be free to play. This is your hero trainer. Now, you have to pay to level up your hero. I don't have 950 gold right now, so I can't level them up. Blacksmith is where you get items, and the items in the blacksmith are actually awesome. Like, they're insanely high damage and high stats than compared to the weapons I have found out just out and about. Now, my complaints. My complaints really is that when you're building your castle and everything, and you want to upgrade your castle heart, it cost me like a couple hundred to upgrade my castle heart the first time, I'm pretty sure. Now, the second time I did it, to get it up to rank 3, it was 6,000 gold. Now, that wasn't like too much of a pain. It was a bit of a pain in the ass, but I'll explain that why in a bit. But now, it's gone from 6,000 to 24,000 gold, which I think is like an insane jump for that. And it's like the same thing. To upgrade this, I needed... I can't remember what it was. It was like 1,500 or something like that. Or I'm pretty sure it was more, because I doubt they're going to go from 1,500 to 12,000. But what I'm trying to say is like the jumps from each rank is pretty damn high. I kind of was surprised by that. And same with the architect's table, like it probably was only 1,500, because this is only 1,500 to go to rank 3, this is rank 3, and it's, like I just showed you, 1,200. So, now we're going to go into the attack side of things. Now this is where the only problems I have had with the game really come in. Now what you're looking at here is, you're looking at all the other people, except for the green castles. The green castles are game developer-like castles, just to kind of give you something to go and fight challenges. As soon as I beat this one, I'll be able to go into the next area. But you can see all the crowns here. Crowns are sort of like, I don't know, show how big your dick is by showing how many crowns you have. Like, the more crowns you have, the more you've shown that you have defeated other people's castles. People have failed to defeat yours. Stuff like that. Notice that some people have crazy amounts of crowns. Like this guy over here. He has 3,055 crowns. He's defeated 240 heroes, and if I win, I will get 6 crowns. If I lose, I'll get 0. Now, this is one thing. Since I don't have any crowns, I can't really show it to you up front, but I have gone to some levels, and it'll be like, if you invade this castle successfully, you will get 3 crowns, but if you lose, you'll lose 11 crowns, and I think that's sort of a unbalanced win or lose option just a little bit. I would feel better if they were sort of around the same value. Like, if I'm gonna win 5 crowns, take away like 5 crowns. It's like fair trade. But what more can you do about that? Now I'm gonna show you what my problem is. I'm gonna go to a level 5 castle here. And you'll see like what castles could be. My character's I'm gonna dominate this castle, but you'll notice the shield up in the top right here. I won't be able to loot this guy's castle because he's a much lower level than me, and he probably doesn't have any crowns for me to loot in the first place. So I get that break. Now I'm just gonna charge in here. I'm gonna get my mana up, and then I'm gonna cause my fire aura. That should heat up almost everybody here. Yeah, that's not putting much of a challenge, but I'm just showing you like the type of things I can do. Okay, I can tell he's a new player because his castle defense was not great. Feel kind of like an asshole. Just kick his door in. There's always new doors to buy. And then we get out of here. Now I will get some sort of reward for this. I'll rate it 5 stars just because he's starting out. Now if we can find... Let's see. Now 2 heroes have lost to this beginner's castle. You'll see sort of how this thing should flow. And I can't iterate enough the word should. Because what I'm going to show you next is kind of my problem with this game at this point. Just run through all this stuff. Oh, they'll take care of one side. Bam. Don't even look me in the face. You don't deserve to. Get rid of this guy first, because like I just said, he's going to protect some of these people. Get rid of these guys so they can't keep reviving their dead. Looks like this guy was actually moderately... He's pretty damn smart with his defenses. He put one of those fire traps right in the center of that hallway, so I kind of have to do my best to avoid it. Collect some life force. They do drop health orbs. A lot of you who've played Diablo 3 will recognize stuff like that. Now I got stunned there by that charge attack. You've seen that a little bit in my castle. Oh, yeah, he's got a decent boss monster here. Oh, damn. I'm gonna punch him in the face. Stun him a bit. My fire aura will hopefully be able to take care of that Cyclops. That's right, you just take yourself. Get it out of my face. Got like bubbles and stuff coming out of his nose. I like that. Oh, I got hit with a glue mine. Yeah, I gotta kind of get an idea. So when you'll let go, if you walk around on top of it, you'll be really slow. I'm gonna kick this guy's door in. Once again, I'm not gonna be able to lose this room, but I don't really want to. This is mainly just to show you guys how castles should be. Keyword should be. Okay, so I'm going to show you how this works. You get like some pretty great loot. I didn't get like obviously too much great stuff because that's pretty low items. I'm going to sell all this stuff really quick. Now you'll see down here I have my skills. Now you get a bunch of skills. There's 3 pages of skills. Now when I first started playing this, I thought, oh, wicked, there's like different sections, but really all this is like, this is Smite. This is what I have right now. The next level at 17 is just the second level of Smite, which I think is a cool way to do it, because you're still getting 12 different skills, which is a decent amount for a game like this. So you can't really be mad at that. Now I'm going to show you what really sort of bothers me about what I've encountered in this game. So I'm going to enter this guy's castle. Now castle's level 6 and above, we're going to run into a common enemy. I don't have time for your shenanigans. Don't look at me like that. I don't like the way you can... This guy. This son of a bitch. Now, I'm level 10, and I'm in level 6 castle. He's level 8. You're going to notice how much damage he's doing to me, and how much health exactly he has. It's quite a bit. I actually have to back off. I don't have any potions. I've lost here. I'm going to heal myself for 100 gold. Now, as soon as you heal yourself after dying like that, you are immediately locked off from looting this castle. No matter if you make it to the end, you're still locked off. So look, he's now thrown another one at me, along with 3 other Cyclops. Now, this is where sort of the problem comes in handy. Almost every single castle, 6 and above, will either spam these guys full and just put them in close proximity, or at least have some equal... No, that's my only problem. If you have anything else in here, if you've like equally spaced your enemies, I can handle that, no problem. It's this stuff that makes it really hard. Like, I had like no health, I still was able to take those guys on. Like, even this guy is not really too much of a problem once I get past those gigantic troll guys, but get out of here. Get out of here. I don't need your shenanigans. Yeah, I died again. I don't really care too much. It's I don't have any crowns to lose. So that was like one castle. We'll randomly jump into another one. Now, if you noticed in my castle, I do have those troll guys. I have one near the entrance, but I keep away from sort of my other super tough monsters. I surround them by a lot of really weak ones just to kind of keep them on the move. But my boss monster is actually those guys also. But I've gone into a castle and I've had 5 of those, like, all right near each other. So you got like 4 of them coming at you at once. It can get pretty damn annoying. And if you come across like 2 at once or like 3 at once, it's pretty much an instant lose. And there's no real point continuing because after you die once, you are locked out of the loot room. I really should have brought some potions with me, but yeah, whatever. Let's see me get taken out there. That's 2 for 2. Let's jump into another one here. This guy's blocked off. Let's see how his castle is. I'm hoping during this video to find one castle that doesn't have one. This guy's smart. He filled a room full of weak sort of derps, and then he put a little puppeteer there. Seems to have that dug all the way around, which I actually really like that. This guy has a good defense setup. He'd probably be a lot better if I wasn't so much stronger than him, but I really just came in here to, as an example. I can't take any of his loot anyways, so I'm not really too concerned. I am so happy right now because I haven't seen one of those big burly guys yet. And I'm really hoping this is going to be the time where I don't encounter one. Now these Dr. Skull, I get to see him in someone else's castle. Dr. Skull's hard work. I'm going to keep that flame aura up to try and keep his minions down as much as I can. Took them down. I got a feeling I'm going to bump into one of those. Oh, I really hope he did. Oh, I was hoping he was, oh, he did! This, I love people who do this sort of stuff. This is what I would like to do more. I wanted to check up here just to make sure. I really thought he, like, misdirected me. I'm actually kind of pumped. I want to run up here because I'm going to die, but I just want to make sure that this guy is my new favorite castle maker. I'm gonna leave. And I'm just gonna leave him a nice comment. I really appreciate him actually just being awesome. I'll have to remember his castle for when he's not protected by the shield, so I can go in there and kind of reclaim everything. So when we go up to higher levels, it seems to be more occurrence. We were going for level 6 castles those last few. And this guy's got a different tactic. I actually really like this one. He's got just one sort of soldier that I'm not going to be able to damage until I take out these 2 guys here. Really awesome idea. And I like these people who design their castles with a lot of thought in mind, and you can tell when you come across them. That's okay, I'm not too concerned. I'm going to spend 100 gold here just to pop in and take off. I'm gonna go run through this guy's castle, see what he's got in store. Dead end? Thought it was a dead end. Oh, and he trapped me in here. I like this guy. I like him a lot. He's misdirected me. And don't watch. You can watch a replay of anyone who goes into your castle to see where they win. Okay, so this is what I'm kind of talking about. He's got 2 of these guys really close to each other, and then he's got a boss monster here. This is pretty much like guaranteed lose if you run into this. I'm not gonna leave a rating. I'm not even gonna bother. Now, see, as you can see, I've raised enough to be able to level up my hero. Level 10. So let's see what new skill I got here. Unleashing Flames. That's pretty cool, but I don't really think I need that one. Alright, so we're going to try another level 8 cast. I'm just going to spin the world map. We're going to pick one. Get out of here. Punch them in the face. I'm trying to keep them stunned as much as possible so I don't have to run into any issues like that. Bloody chain gauntlets. I love these things. I don't know if you can see it, but they're just hamsters in like spike wheels, and I think that's awesome. Okay, so this could be a misdirect. That's okay. I'm not really too worried. I got enough gold there just to get myself pop in. Big up and see what else this guy's castle has in store. I'm pretty sure this is going to be like another trap room. See, that's why I love those Cyclops with the charge ability, because they will just keep headbutting you, nobody's business. I like the kind of way this guy did it. He didn't really use too many crazy powered guys. I'm interested to see what boss he chose. Yeah, I'm not surprised there. I've got all kinds of hell chasing me right now. That's okay, you can keep those. I'm not really too worried about it. Now, before we end this, I've kind of shown you everything I like. I do like how much fun it is, and how both the creating your castle side and invading someone else's castle side, it works so well. And the devs have been absolutely fantastic with listening to player feedback, changing a bunch of things. So I don't really think we're going to be looking at these problems for too long. I do definitely still think it's worth checking into. Oh, yeah. I think from the way they've acted so far that they will nerf that big Pete boss. This guy has like 3,000 crowns. I want to kind of know what's going on in here. Oh, I got a funny feeling I'm gonna rack up like the biggest group of enemies I have ever ranked up. That's really cool. He's got Zeke in here. That is actually awesome. So he got me to go in here, and by doing that, I actually pulled those enemies to the right there that are coming around this corner and around the other corner. That's using your head. Get through here. And by placing these traps in these narrow hallways, he's actually pretty much gave me no choice but to either hit them or go back a bit. I'm gonna hit them just because I'm kind of in a rush here. Let's put another boss right here. That's a decent number of bosses we have come across so far in this castle. I can only wonder. He's put another boss in here. Yeah, it's what, 4 bosses so far? And a misdirect. So he puts a whole bunch of bosses over here, so it makes it look like this is where you're supposed to go. But it's sort of not. I'm kind of getting my ass kicked in this castle. I get why he has so many crowns. I got all hell chasing over here. Oh, sweet, Jesus. Hey guys, how's everybody? He's got another one of them too. Holy crap. How about no? How about just no? How is he able to have so many rooms to his castle? I'm allowed 4 for Christ's sake. This guy's gotta come to like at least 8. So we are in the boss room right now. Interesting as a boss, of course. 2 of those guys. No wonder he's undefeated. And he's got Jesus Christ. This is like the biggest group of enemies I have ever seen after me at one time. They go all the way off the screen. Anyways. This has been our look at the quest or the mighty quest for epic loot. I always get that wrong. I haven't really seen anything else go down in here. You can see sort of where my defenses have worked by checking your battle logs. This person was the last person to come through here. I wonder how he did. I can only feel. Well, we'll find a decent one to end with. This guy actually had a pretty good run. We'll speed it up here because I'm really out of time for this video. Oh yeah, at least my defensive. This is back before my castle was a different configuration. It's pretty much just a straight shot. The idea behind it's the same. So he's gonna run through, and he actually just drew all those guys. So he's gonna get a little bit of attack over here. But I can see from the timer he's actually gonna make it through this. Now I had one, I pair him up, like I said, I pair him up with a bunch of weak guys just because I don't want to throw, I want to give him a chance. I don't want to throw like a bunch of strong guys at him and then this asshole all at once. And he actually revives himself here to go through the castle. He fights and fights and fights, he makes it through. I can tell from the time. Is he gonna make it for these guys? He is. Now he's gonna hit my boss. And my boss is just a couple weak guys and these 2 jets. Like I said, you can see him using these. Oh, well, that's probably one of the reasons why he's using one of the really weak potions. Anyways, pop in. Alright. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch my videos. I really do appreciate it. And although I do have some disappointments about this game, I know from the way the devs have been acting, they will almost guaranteed all be fixed, and it is definitely worth taking a look at. It is currently $10 to get into the beta. So, like, why not, right? Just give it a shot. This is my Archer, by the way, so classy. Anyways, most importantly, and as always, take care of yourselves, everybody, and try and stay in the electric mindset. See you later. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, then subscribe to help the electric mindset community grow and to see more great videos.